Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Let's Review, as we review the latest and greatest in entertainment. Today we'll be focusing on television and discussing a show I have recently watched. So the plan here is to discuss an overview of the road so far in regards to who creates the show and who's in it. Then we'll move on to the actual review of the program, meaning what I felt about it and how I thought it was. And at last, we'll conclude with the wrap-up before we go, meaning a general summary of everything we've discussed. And on rare occasions, you may get a discussion point on themes that were presented in the show or predictions for what could happen in the show afterwards. Now, let's review. So let us begin with the overview and the road so far in regards to the television series we'll be discussing. The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel is an American period comedy drama web television series created by Amy Sherman Palladino. The series stars Rachel Brosnahan as Miriam Midge Maisel, a housewife in the late 1950s and early 1960s New York City who discovers she has a knack for stand-up comedy and begins pursuing an active career in it. The rest of the main cast consists of Alex Borstein, Michael Zegen, Marin Hinkle, Tony Shalhoub, Kevin Pollak, Caroline Aaron, and Jane Lynch, as well as Sterling K. Brown joining in the mix. Moving along with the review of the program. The show comes back and hits its stride, never losing momentum in its continuation and execution of the story it's trying to tell. The writing hits its mark as usual, and the performances get more ripe and fresh with every moment and time we spent with these characters. The production design is flawless, the music is wondrous, and the show knocks it out of the park. I'd like to highlight the performances of Rachel Brosnahan, Alex Borstein, Marin Hinkle, Tony Shalhoub, and Michael Zegen, with special stars Jane Lynch and Sterling K. Brown once again, as they all brought such depth and richness with their characters and the way they portrayed them this go around in the series. So now we are going to be moving on to the wrap-up before we go on this TV series. The show makes me fall in love with it over and over again. The show is humble in its characters and grand in its story, never wavering on the constant trials and tribulations the characters must face, making this season in particular shine better than the last one, which is why I highly recommend the show if you haven't watched it already. So that has been my review. If you like what you saw here, please subscribe to both my channels. And also, let me know what you thought about the medium we discussed down below. Thank you. Bye.